to Webnet people, welcome back to Talks Online. We have with us Michael Lunatic as our editor and general ding dong, and also we have Ash, aka Miss Maria Moans, with us. Ironically, I'm going to start learning Japanese. Actually, there you go. I've got a Japan holiday next year.
Maria,
what have you? Oh,
yeah.
What have you got to moan about today?
Well, actually, I do have something to moan about today.
Oh, God. What's been going on?
Our next door neighbour has just been chanting with a microphone all day.
Chanting.
He's been doing chants, and it's I don't know if he's doing a long karaoke sesh or what, but he's just been really loud.
Maybe he's loudly
That is something
meditating.
I can definitely moan about. Just stay on it. Well, it's I wouldn't mind it, but when he's got a microphone, he's got an echo on it as well.
Oh my goodness!
If I'd like to do some vaporwave, then fair dues. But because it's stop, start.
Does it get in the way of your cosplaying?
No, thankfully.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Right. Well, obviously, welcome to Talks Online. So the first thing I have to ask, can I ask, the moans part of the name, is that moaning because of bitchiness, or moaning because of that type of moan?
Well, I like to have a moan, so take it for what you will. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. So I'm going to have it in my head. Moans mean the sexual thing. So great.
Yeah. I do both. If anybody follows me on social media, you'll find that I am either trying to show off my body or having a nag about stuff.
And so we are loving the outfit.
Thank you. It's like a gothic BDSM get-up, which is for my latest lip sync video that will be coming out shortly. So I hope you will enjoy that.
So that's something for us to look forward to.
But yeah.
Excellent. So yeah, like I said, welcome to Talks Online, where we talk all things geeky and weirdness, and you yourself doing drag fit well into that category.
I'm going to say that is me right there.
So yeah, so people who watch the show, you may not know this, but we tried to interview Miss Maria a while ago, but we were having technical difficulties. So she's been more than happy to come back on and chat with us again. So if we happen to repeat questions that you already know the answers to, just feel free to just go at it and just have a go.
Right. Okay. I will be improvising everything.
Rightio then. So obviously the first question we asked before, and the first question we asked again is, how did you start?
Well, I started drag by watching RuPaul's Drag Race back in there in 2017. However, the seed for Maria, myself, was in primary school when me and a group of friends did the Cheeky Girls, and we were going to do it where the girls dress up as guys and the guys dress up as girls, and I wasn't going to take part. I was part of the plan, but I wasn't part of the execution. But one of them pulled out, so I was like, this is my time. So I got dressed up. I looked like a drunk Scottish lady at 2 o'clock in the morning. Plaid skirt, tank top, makeup that's running down my face. But you know what? I was living for it. And then through the years, going to conventions, cosplaying, finding Japanese music, which I'm really big into, seeing very feminine guys and musicians like Izaki, who basically do the Japanese equivalent of drag. So that was one of the things, I knew something was there. And RuPaul came onto my screen, I was like, well, that's it. So, and that was the birth of Maria Moans.
Yay! So how did the name come about?
Well, originally my name was Maria Weaver, and that was because of the name Maria for Blondie, the song by them. And then afterwards, Sigourney Weaver was the big idol of mine, so I was like, I was gonna
Ah.
have to use Weaver. But after I had this really dark time in 2019 from a loss at a competition, because what it was basically like Icarus. I flew towards the top, and then I came just like pummeling down.
You flew a little bit too close to the sun, did you?
Yeah, basically my arse was on fire, and then I realised it was on fire, and I had to put it out. And I was like,
Well, I must say, in that outfit, you are seriously on fire.
yeah, thank you.
So hot in here. So burning hot. Woo!
Looking for some hot stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like it's me and Maria Weaver. I need something that's like fits me personally.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute. I like to have a nag. I like to moan. And also, I like to moan. So I was like, it's gonna have to be Maria Moan, or Miss Maria Moans, abbreviated to. So that is the origin story.
Good, I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
that is my origin story.
Yeah. At least you've got like the initials that actually make sense. I mean, my initials spell out sexually transmitted infection, so I'll thank my mum for that. But yeah, so you started your drag in 2017, you said, or that's when you
Yeah.
What's been your like big highlight over the past 4 years or so?
Ooh, that's interesting, you know, because I actually did. See, this was all part of 2019. This was when I was flying up towards the sun. This was when I did a special on the BBC called We Are Stoke-on-Trent. Because originally I'm from Stoke-on-Trent, but now living in Sheffield. And what it was that I was able to tell my story as a drag queen. However, me that now compared to them was quite different. So I was there like not even like properly dolled up, like thinking I'm it. Like I'm the champion. But that came straight back into my veins. But that was like the biggest thing ever, because it was like BBC. I've been on there out of drag for the work that I do, which is animations. It was like, this will make people see me out there, and hopefully get people more interested. So I would say that's the biggest thing I've done so far.
Well, that's good. I'm like that. Now, away from your drag a little bit. I've been friends with you on Facebook for a little while now, and I've been seeing a little bit of artist come out in you lately, which has been quite impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah. So do you want to go through the artistry of yourself? Because some of the work that I've been seeing, it just blows me away. I mean, seriously, I don't know how you don't have like an art and design degree or professorship or something, but they are stunningly good.
Well, that's where I will surprise you. I feel like I'm basically like a Digimon. You go from like a very small thing to then all of a sudden like you're like this like gigantic thing with metal wings and metal like swords. But it's like my art has gone through mega evolution since lockdown.
Right.
Yeah, it's like all of a sudden since lockdown, like my drag has improved, like mental health I've like improved.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And art, like I just need to get
out.
But yeah, my story for art it's been my life. Ever since I came out of the womb, I was drawing, so I've drawn all my life. Funny enough, there was 2 directions I could have gone through in high school and college. I applied to do art for high school, but they didn't have any spaces left on the course, so I did drama, which knowing what I do now, that makes sense. And and then they had drama, so I did drama, went well, but then in college it was like I wanted to get back into doing art. So I had an interview, and basically I just showed them everything that I've done like personally, and he was like, "He will take you on." So I did that, went to university, and this is where I did visual effects and concept design, which was basically doing like artwork and 3D models and CGI for films and games. And then in 2015, I got the biggest opportunity yet outside of like, drag and stuff, was working for a little animation company in Stoke-on-Trent called Carlton Waterman Productions. Yeah, two lovely people, Daniel Waterman and Gary Carse, who run it. And they gave me the opportunity to, do basically kind of like my dream job, draw and create. So I've been doing that now for roughly around 6 years. I'm not good with new maths. So so I've been doing that, but what the problem is I found was that I needed to just sit my butt down and just focus, because what the problem was, I was, before lockdown, I was, coming to Sheffield a lot. I was like moving a lot of the time. I didn't get time to actually just sit down and just take the time to actually, draw and focus. So I just did that, and then like all of a sudden I saw it. I just kept on seeing it where I was like, I finished and I'd be like, how on earth have I done that? Because I don't know.
Well, some of the greatest artists are self-isolated to produce their best work yet.
And some artists were hacking limbs off.
Like, no, you cannot hack limbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, artists are like missing ears and a lot more body parts because their girlfriend or wife shunned them or something like that.
I chopped my willy off, but by God, it made a great painting.
Oh my God, the state of it.
Do you happen to have like a favourite outfit you wear for your drag?
Ooh, yes. One of my favourite ones I've done so far. I would say this one, but I can't. I've got to go further so we can like show like this is what she means. I did this last year, and he was using an old wig that I used for Maria Weaver, a purple wig that I used a lot of the time. And I just hacked it all off. I was like, buff it up here, gel here, gel, and then I was able to finish the masterpiece that is the newest purple wig I got. So I put that on, and then because I'm very big into heavy metal, I mean, I don't think you'd know, what.
we definitely couldn't tell. Definitely couldn't tell.
No way. I mean, I could have said I'm into, Irish folk dance music, and that's it,
not for that.
Yeah, we love
I'm very big into. Yeah. So I'm very big into heavy metal, and one of my favorite bands is Typo Negative. And so I finally got a t-shirt of them, which I've wanted for such a long time. So I got that, and I was like, I'm gonna have to represent Typo. And so I did that, and then that's like been one of my favorites, because sometimes you can put on like an outfit and it doesn't feel personal to you, whereas like that, for instance, was like that's like actually a part of Ashes while coming out, and it's shown that our mutual love for heavy metal. So yeah, we got Typo.
Yeah, I mean, asking a drag queen what her favourite outfit is like trying to ask a cosplayer what their favourite costume is. It's not an impossible answer.
Literally. I mean, if you tried to ask me that, I probably would have a hard time as well.
Do you have a heavy metal scream?
That
is Miss Miranda Moans moaning.
You'd be like, hi, I'm auditioning for Mutilated Cow, and here's my audition tape.
Yeah.
It's not like Netflix Aggrezzo sort of thing, right?
Yeah. I mean,
what's the job?
I mean, when it comes to me and singing, it's between me and the car dashboard. I don't ever do that sort of thing. It's like I'm going into a movie audition and say, "Hi, I'm Stephen. I'm auditioning for Strangled Cat number 2."
I think something that I think I think we can all technically sing. It's about finding the songs that we can sing. You know, there's some songs like I can sing quite a lot of Japanese songs quite well. You know, Japanese musicians like Gat, you know, Lark and Shield doing great. But then there's some that I just like butcher, and I'm like,
I think everybody's got songs that they think that they're really good at, and sometimes people are really good at what they do, and then other people that got songs that are just awful.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round.
You know what?
I wrote that song.
You wrote that song?
I did, yeah.
That...
Yeah, with Gary Bull.
Oh, wow! Well,
Yeah,
you need to get royalty for that.
I did the Vipers. Good times. Gary Barlow.
Yeah. He's thinking of memories here.
Yeah.
Of course, Gary Barlow outtake that in the end. He got too big for his own boots, but yeah.
Back in the days, Michael, when you were young.
And sexy.
I remember when I did this performance in 2009. It's all just happened in 2019.
Yeah.
But what it was, I did this performance in this group of people, and I tried stuff out. I wanted it to be like a tester to see what it can and what it can't do. And one thing was I was going to sing. But the problem was, you know, it wasn't really their fault per se, but their amp was atrocious. And so like, oh my god, it was great. Because the problem is, it's like when you're a drag queen and drag king, when you're performing in front of people, you're gonna be performing and you're gonna be like this. but the problem is there's gonna be loud music, so it's like pretending that I'm singing, so you can actually see it. And the problem was the amp. Hang on, let me go back to it. The problem was that the amp was rather like quiet, so
basically it was quiet and tinny.
Yeah, and so when I actually tried to sing, I couldn't hear myself and I couldn't hear the pitch of the song. So I did George Michael, who was my bae, and I just couldn't hit the notes right. So I was like, as I was singing, I was like looking at this glass, and I'd be like this, like yeah, and they were like no, like yeah, no.
Yeah, I had my fair share of sound issues and everything at small Comic Cons. If I wasn't present at the Comic Cons, they'd have this tiny little amp to do all the Q&As and music and everything. And then when I was present at the Comic Cons, we'd have our big subwoofers, tiny little speakers, but they packed a punch. And then you'd get complaints from Colin Baker and all the other celebrity guests that we were too loud and they couldn't sell their autographs. Yeah, it's us.
Well, actually, I have a question for you two.
Go on.
When was your first convention?
My first? Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
If I go first convention is like when I first ever went to a con, or when I found it again. I think it was. I think it was one called Collectomania. I mean, there is Collectomania now, but this is the old Collectomania. This is before MCM was even MCM, and I think it was in like 2006. I was like 20 odd years old.
Yeah,
and I went, and ironically, I actually took my mom with me. My mom came with me, and we went. And I'll always remember one memory of that, where we were walking around, and I found, I think it was 8 or 10 like big folders, you know, like the big chunky folders, of Star Trek fact files.
Wow!
And I bought every single one of them. So here's me and my mum getting back to the train station with bags upon bags of fact files. The bags were ripping, they were breaking, there was files falling out the bags. And then I got home and I spent a week and a half putting all the files back into the right order. And like when I said I got back into cons, I got back into cons in 2016. So it was about 10 years later. Because this is the story. Well, the story. This is. I know Michael should know this story, but this is when I was on a Facebook group chat, and a lovely young woman decided to comment on one of my pictures, and she said, "I really like your Jiraiya outfit. I cosplay Tsunade." And she sent me a picture.
Just a quick side note for you. That's when we first met in 2010, where you get that badass Jiraiya. Like, it's my favorite Jiraiya ever. I love it. And I was dressed as this dorky Ichigo from Bleach.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
Like I was saying, I said, so me and this young woman started messaging each other. We slid into each other's DMs, as they say, as the cool kids say nowadays. And she invited me to her hometown comic convention in 2016. So I thought, I've got nothing to do that weekend. I can drive down there, drive back. I'll have a good time. So I did. I drove all the way down there. And for the entirety of the drive, I was in my Jiraiya outfit, including the wig. Everything was on. And people were looking at me strange down the motorway. And I got there and I started setting up because I was helping out with the cosplay area, like doing the masquerade, doing panels and things like that.
Oh yeah.
And I got there, and as I'm looking over the other side of the cricket ground, which is where it was, this Tsunade character starts walking towards me. And I'm thinking, is this that woman that messaged me? And I was thinking, it might be, So I just carried on doing what I was doing. And she came up to me, said hello, and we started chatting. And we just hung out together practically all day as Jiraiya and Tsunade, as a cosplay couple. And we decided we may as well have a bit of fun with this. And we decided to enter the cosplay competition, and we got second place in the couples contest because she literally punched me in the face.
Which is so true to character.
Yeah, she punched me square in the nose. But we did that. I got second place, and I went home thinking nothing of it. And people were putting her and me in a relationship before I even realised that. It's like, hang on, was this girl actually flirting with me all day? and it blossomed from there, and we started dating. So that was my reintroduction to conventions, and that's why I've stuck with it ever since, because it's special.
Yeah, and I'm so glad.
It's a cute story, isn't it?
It is really cute.
It is. Yeah, we still need to have our cosplay wedding, but we'll try and organise that maybe when everything's over.
You totally should.
Yeah. See if I can find a Captain Jack Sparrow to do the ceremony for us.
Oh.
Captain Jack.
Or you could have who was not Michael Bolton dressed up as Captain Jack Sparrow, as he did in that song.
Yeah,
it's at the time of Captain Jack Sparrow. I was out of tune then, but you get the gist.
Yeah,
it's okay. We can change it in post. We can make it in the perfect pitch.
So go on then, Michael. What?
I did a little bit of research, and it was 2015 Northampton Comic Con.
Yep, the year before I went.
Yeah, that was my con virginity.
Yeah, but here's something for you, Ash. When I went to Northampton, I think it was 2017. It was the first time I properly met Michael. Yeah. I was in my Coruscant outfit, and he interviewed me for literally this exact show.
No way.
Yep. I said our sister show Talks on Tour, and obviously Talks Online spread from that because of COVID. So thanks to COVID, you now get to see my lovely face and Maria's lovely face.
Yay!
Face.
Face, body, face.
You keep doing that, you're going to be doing the whole cardboard box thing, aren't you?
Stack it. It might down and you have to pick it back up.
Last episode, I completely forgot to ask: is it or is it not true? Like, to be a true drag queen, you have to have an epic Z snap.
No.
Because I can do one. Apparently, my friends say I've got the Z snap of a flirtatious gay boy.
I mean,
Yeah,
you do do a marvelous growl cosplay.
I do marvelous. I do growl very well. I love doing growl. So she hasn't been out for at least 3 years.
Yeah.
The feather duster.
What feather duster?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is Boom Mike.
This is Boom Mike. The Boom Mike file.
Hi guys, how's it going?
I thought it was a feather you were teasing Maria with.
That's my boom mic.
Oh, it's a shame I couldn't react. Yeah, what I'd say is to people who are watching this and may feel a bit hesitant to try drag, I'd say, you know what, if you feel deep down it's something you want to do, go for it. Nothing should stop you. If you can't, you can't make stuff, if you can't do death drops, if you can't do the splits, if you can't, if you can't sing, you can't act, you can't properly dance, this is stuff that I can't do, but yeah, here I am. I'm doing drag. So don't let those things stop you from doing it, because the world will be a better place with more drag and cosplay.
Yeah. Yeah. What was the other question I had in my head last time? Oh yeah. Getting into your character, how long does it take to get yourself into Maria?
Wow, this takes so long. It takes so long. It was like, what was it, a couple of hours, like 2 to 3 hours, about 2 hours and 45 minutes I think it took me today.
Wow.
But it can take up to like 5 hours just because I get so easily distracted. And then it's like, especially got a breastplate, because that takes an hour to just get on.
Oh wow!
It's like you have to be like David Blaine and just magically put it on your body, because it's so hard to get into.
Oh,
I guess it's easier if you had another assistant to help you there.
Oh well, I technically do have an assistant here, although she is downstairs, like very downstairs. We've got like I think like 2 floors. But yes, I have here my nesting partner, Poppy, who is my fiance. When's the
lucky day?
Oh, we are hoping in March. Which is it's just so weird because it's like, a drag queen who's pansexual and who also is polyamorous, if people know what polyamory is. If you don't, for people who may not know, polyamorous or polyamory is when you have more than one partner. So, that's lame.
The funny thing about polyamory that always sticks in my mind is when I first saw the word, I misread it, and I read it as polyamory, which is like, I'm like, hang on, is that somebody who has like multiple armors? What? And then somebody corrected me, and I thought, oh right, okay, I got you now. No, I mean, in my circle of friends, I've probably got people that are from like every corner of like the sexual or gender spectrum completely. I mean, I've got my other half, she's on the spectrum. I mean, I've got trans friends who have gone from one to the other, and then the other one's gone the other way. So I've got a male to female, female to male. I've got that, and they're together and in a relationship. I've got gay friends, I've got bi friends, I've got poly friends, pan friends. It blows my mind how many different people are on the spectrum that are in my life.
You've obviously got straight friends there, like
yes, Michael.
I like sports.
I was I was at work this morning, and the guys at my work, we really get on, and we like laugh and joke about things like that. And one of them was chatting about something. They were mentioning like good looking blokes, and I just happened to walk past, and off the top of my head, they said this bloke's name. I said, if I was female, I probably would. I don't
Wait,
know.
what did you tell me?
I just turned around. And said, maybe just a little bit. I mean, no offense to anybody, but if I see a nice arse, I acknowledge the nice arse. If it's a bloke or if it's a woman, simple as that.
Gotta appreciate a piece of peach from time to time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta appreciate the way that the pants hug. Yeah,
But when it's a horse, you know, that's a different matter, isn't it?
How do you go into horses?
Are you saying that you're just like walking past a stable and you see the horse and you're like,
Put that away! It's a dangerous weapon.
Oh man. Well, yeah. Oh, it's so nice to have a wide variety of friends in my life. I mean,
It's nice to have friends.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
I totally relate. Well, I don't know about you guys, but it definitely is like, it is nice, especially in the conventions. You know, you see like as years go on, people like there is more diversity, and we are seeing people being able to be themselves. So that's what I find like, you know, drag and cosplay. You know, because doing both, and I love doing both. And what's great is that you can be yourself. You can be open, you know, about it. So that's what I think, especially when it comes to convention scene.
I mean, to say, thinking about my cosplay, I didn't actually realise until about a year ago that two of my cosplays are genuinely female. I know I've got Grell, and Grell's like, I'll say Grell's a technicality, but everybody knows that Grell identifies as female, so I'm counting it. And I've got my my Taokaka cosplay, the big cream cat
From Black Blue.
I didn't realise that Tao was female until I saw a picture of her. Everybody was saying, "Oh, Tao, great fighter."
Yeah.
Nobody gendered Tao for me, so I just instinctively thought a male. And when I saw the picture, I said, "That's a female. I'm cosplaying a female character." I thought, "Brilliant! I'm going with this," and I did. I just rolled with it.
Oh, you do it so well. Insert picture here.
No,
yeah, I love it. And then like a growl.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
I've got that in my cosplay list, like it's right down there because it's one of my favourite scenes from Kurosawa Tsuji.
Between you, me, and the viewers, I am more likely to dress as the nun than Grell.
When we put a vote to it, we have to see what they think. Should you do Choir Boy Grell?
Yeah.
Is that going to be the comment question? Is it? Should you not say do Choir Boy Grell? Oh my lord! Yeah, that
outfit as Choir Boy Grell. Put that in the comments.
Yeah. I mean, oh boy. I mean, that outfit that Grell wears for the Choir Boy leaves very little to the imagination. Let's put it that way. Oh my lord! You're taking me back now. But yeah, Cheshire Grell was one of my first because I didn't actually have like the coat at the time, so I thought, what can I do? And I just researched, looked Grell up on the internet, and thought, there's a Cheshire Cat version. Right, I'm in here. I'll do that. So I'll get the ears off eBay, and then I message my mom and say, Mom, can you make me a pink and purple scarf? She goes, yeah, no problem at all. So she starts knitting away, and she's like got knitting needles and the wool, and then suddenly, poof, she's a witch. She's got a scarf. And I started wearing that with the heels, and I said the heels are still in my collection somewhere, but they are severely damaged. So I've got some new ones. They're more of like a red calf-heeled boot, and they are a size 12, but they only just fit me because of like the way that they're made.
Yeah,
but, I wear them, but they will actually kill my feet. So I always take a second set of shoes to a con.
Yeah, that advice to anybody.
Take a second pair of shoes.
Yeah, always take a second pair of shoes.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Yes, a very good question. Maria, right? Have you had any accidents in drag?
I actually have, you know.
Oh.
Again, no surprise here. 2019. This is at the start.
Still open.
Oh, I'm weird. I've got some great stories of 2019. But at the start of 2019 in January, I come in, because at the time I was still living with my parents. So I come in, I come from the metal gig, you know, Sugar Mill for Devil's Night. Everybody there is so lovely. You know, you should go, if you're into metal, go to, when lockdown's all over, go to Devil's Night. It's fantastic. So I come back from there, I'm quite tipsy, and I go and I just move away from this chair, right? I'm a bit drunk and I've still got my heels on. Mistake number one was still wearing my heels when I should have took them off straight away. So I hit this chair and then I do like what's the best way to describe it? It's like I fumble a bit and then I fall down. And what it is that I pop my knee out.
Oh.
So it's something that me in my mum's side, you know, we have that a lot, and like my big brother, he was very good at basketball, but his knees as well, he all just pop out. But mine do when he pop out and then pop back in straight away. His just like go all the way round to me. You know, they basically do like a loop the loop before they go back into his socket.
That does not sound easy.
Yeah, I was there on the floor, and I'm still drunk, mind you, and I'm like, I get my knee, and then it's back in. But then my mum comes down and she sees like I'm just like on the floor, just looking like such a state. And then we went to the hospital the next day, and yeah, I was like had to be on crutches like a month or two. It was like a month or something. Yeah, that was terrible. That was like the only accident I've had, thankfully. Unless when I bashed my head as well at the club in Stoke when I was drunk, because it's got a low ceiling, right? And I was really drunk, and then I accidentally just bashed my head when I was trying to use little girl's room. Just stay it.
Oh, you know, I've just probably done one of the dumbest things I've ever done in my life.
What have you done?
I've just tried messaging my other half, and I've only just realised that I'm using her phone as for this message, so it's just come up on the screen. That's a complete brain fart, that is. Yeah.
Yeah, and then when you just there in your mind, just like, why is she not?
No, I'm literally gone onto my tablet computer, just tap, put it down, and then all of a sudden it pops up on screen. I thought, hang on, I'm using the freaking phone. Yeah, I know. People who know me know that I can be dumb sometimes, but that takes the absolute biscuit. I don't really know. It takes the entire McVitie's factory.
They're out of business now.
Yes. I am a strange little cookie. I am. There you go. Well, what, Michael? Will you stop sniggering?
What's your favourite cookies? Mine's brown with little dark chocolate bits, and that's it. I'm happy with them.
Oh, no. I'm gonna have to say, Marks and Sparks is white chocolate chip cookies when they just come out.
So they're not just cookies; they're Marks and Spencer's chocolate chip cookies.
Yes, exactly. I remember back in the day when I used to get those as like little treats, and I'd buy like 2 packs because it was just so.
Yeah, my favourite cookie you can't actually get nowadays unless that you really look for around Halloween, and it's like it's basically a chocolate and orange cookie, but all of like the chocolate chips and orange chips are in the cookie, so it's a chocolate orange chip cookie. Yeah, and I really like them. I don't actually like oranges. I hate orange, but I will eat anything else that's orange.
Yeah, that's just making me think of all the stuff that, you know, well, especially our generation, that's just like gone. You know, like the Dennis the Menace ice lolly. That used to be such a fun thing.
Yeah.
Never forget the Dennis the Menace ice lolly.
Oh,
I want to see it again.
I mean, like I said, me and Michael are from the generation where you could actually go into a shop with 10 pence and come out with 10 sweets.
Even more if you pocket them.
Michael, you're a penny pinching thief. He pinches his mix-ups.
Not saying I was the one that did it, but there was plenty of people around, and
You just go into the shop and say, "Can I have a 10 pence mix-up?" And they'd have them pre-made on the table for you. You just pick one and go. Oh,
What would you do when you get somebody else to do it for you, and then you're like waiting outside the shop?
the thing is, they used to have these big tubs, and they used to have 10p on the big tubs. Sometimes.
Yeah.
So you just take the tub, say 10p. Yeah.
that's a technicality. I mean, my local corner shop still has those big tubs, but they have like the long candy tubes in them, and they still have like 5 pence a tube. And they're quite long. They're probably maybe good half a metre long. These things, and they still have like 10p. And I'll go in and I'll just buy 10 of them for £1. And they're brilliant.
Yeah, it's great being a kid, isn't it? When you're an adult.
Oh, well, we've been nattering for quite a while, actually. Yeah. So, obviously, it's absolutely wonderful having you on, Ash. Your persona, Miss Maria Moans. So, if anybody ever spots Ash out at a club or a nightclub, just go and see them. Say hello, because you're absolutely adorable.
What I titled by Poppy, actually, my financier. She has said I do tree dancing. So if I'm like, if I listen to a song, it just plays you. It's like
So you dance like Brute.
Oh wow! Swaying in the wind.
Yeah, so it's either swaying in the wind or forming. So
have you finally woken up yet?
Over, I will be performing.
No,
yeah. He's decided to finally wake up.
Oh, hey, Loki.
Now the thing is Loki, my friend, considering the question we had last time.
Oh yes. You being a dog about dog lady.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. He's all right. Loki unfortunately has to be a one cat to the household because he doesn't like other cats. What the heck is this? Your fur? Fluff?
Gone.
Oh yeah, he's lovely. He's Loki. He's 9.5, nearly 10.
No.
Yeah, he's about 90% fluff because I swear if I dropped him in the bath, he'd shrink. There you go. And so, well, on that note about shrinking cats, then we will say a fond farewell to Maria and Ash, and we will see you guys in the next video. So, toodles!
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. And we mute him. Mute.
Okay, guys. Apparently, gotta eat your Brussels sprouts.
Playing with the sound again?
And
Yeah,
that
he's
is
doing
why
stupid
Brussels
things.
sprouts are better than baked beans. And why don't Brussels sprouts come in a tin like baked beans?
This is going to confuse the viewers because I think they're going to come halfway through it.